возвращением. Решать только вам. Мы уже не раз убеждались в том, что вы... Но лично мне нравится идея проверить, как там наши союзники. Может, стоит даже посетить инопланетян, которые не жаловали нас раньше. Победа над скрайбами – это отличный шанс создать на месте их империи нечто лучшее. И если мы действительно этого хотим, лучше заручиться поддержкой союзников. Что-то еще, капитан? Кем бы там они ни были.
Captain, we're getting a message from Star Control. We're apparently constructing a new starbase in the Epsilon Trireme system, and it could use our assistance.
Captain, glad to see you. This is Commander Magara speaking. Welcome to Deep Horizons. Not my choice of a name, if you're asking. Not any actual horizon in space, is there? Kind of the whole point of it, isn't it? I could go on, but I won't. There's a lot of work here that needs to be done. Ah, yes. Deep Horizons is intended to support the colonization of this system and the region in general. Planting a flag, so to speak. Unfortunately, our work has been slow going, which is why we called. No one here has your experience getting things done this far from Earth. I know you're busy defending humanity from sweaty aliens and all. But if we finish setting this place up, we might just be able to get a few more defenders of humanity up and running. Would be nice to have more than just you. The first thing we need is our constructor ship back up and running. It crashed into one of the moons of the gas giant Camber while harvesting resources. Our sensor systems aren't fully operational yet, so we didn't really see what happened. Aliens? Or maybe it was just an accident. Not everyone's as skilled at planetside ops as your team. Anyways, the ship's intact. Just needs some power to restore its systems. One of your landers should be able to do the job. Take care, Captain.
We're glad to see you guys. This planet is lacking some of the, amenities of Earth. We'd sent our lander down to collect resources. They were on the surface for an hour or so when an array of explosive devices went off right behind us. Sensors barely saw them coming. High-speed proximity mines, maybe. No idea who launched them. Damaged our engine systems and sent us down to the planet. Our lander was okay and moved to assist us. But we needed its power supply to feed our life support and shielding systems, so we couldn't take off to send for help. I guess Deep Horizons figured out what happened and called for you. Anyways, we are a constructor ship, so we can fix our vessel. We just need a power boost to fire up the repair drones. If you just hold your lander still for a second, that should do it. It will take us a bit longer to finish the repairs, but there's nothing stopping us now. We'll meet you back at the starbase.
You're back. Did you recover the construction vessel? I don't mean to put too much pressure on you, but we're not going to be of much use until that's back here. You did? Great. Deep Horizons is up and running now, and not a moment too soon. We've begun seeing unknown ships on the perimeter of the system. I don't know aliens as well as you do, but I'd say they're scouting us out. Their ships don't match the design of any known alien vessel. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're hostile, but you can see why we might be concerned. Our defense systems are online now, but until we know who these aliens are and what they intend, no one here is feeling too comfortable. Think you can go? Humanity's foothold in this system won't be secure until you do. Glad to hear it, Captain.
Hey, friendo. You finally came. You see, that starbase over there is valuable. In general terms, obviously. Like, just as a matter of resources and economic value. Dollars and cents, sweat equity, whatever. It'd be valuable to anyone. But it is particularly valuable to you, you big greasy apes. Your first starbase away from home. Don't see many other aliens do that, do you? Anyways, you can't leave it undefended. I just wanted to point that out to you. Yes? So, here's what's going to happen. A lot of ships are about to start attacking your starbase. Maybe they're ours, maybe they're not, I won't say. Okay, they're ours. Not a big threat, nothing you can't handle. Just enough to pin you down. Because, as discussed, you don't want to lose that thing, do you? Yeah, I'm really not prepared to go into that right now. Oh.
Captain, we're detecting more ships entering the system. They're moving to attack the starbase.
Let's not. We both have. You have to defend your and I have to. And.
Captain, we're getting a message from the starbase. They have something to discuss with us about these attacks.
Let's not. We both, you and I.
So, they want to kill us. Or at least to pin you down. We've been analyzing the Kazanti ships which have been attacking. They're not as big a threat to us as they think. They don't seem to appreciate how advanced our point defense technology is. Another thing, we've been able to get bearings on the last few attackers who arrived in system. They arrived from the direction of Procyon. Our defenses will hold out for a bit. Go to Procyon. See where these guys are coming from. Maybe cut these attacks off at the source. Glad to hear it, Captain.
Found us. You're mad. I can tell you're mad. You are mad, aren't you? Did you lose your star base? And did it feel bad? I bet it felt bad. That's good. That's so good. I was worried for those guys. So you're not mad then? The Kazanti, my people, my guys. We have a ship. Not this one. And it is filled with gobs of illicit stuff. Just the most valuable, least moral cargo you can imagine. We needed to move it through this sector. And we really did not need you to see it or stop it or, you know. You know what you do. So we deployed this, the Vexler factory ship, to stage a little distraction. Hassling your shiny new starbase and tying you down for a day or so. And, job done. The goods are safe and secure far from here. Not too many people got hurt. A lot of money was made. No reason you should be mad at all. You picked up on that, huh? This factory ship was a gift. It came with the other thing, the ship for which is still super amazing, you guys. Anyways, the guys, we had to blow up your starbase at Epsilon Trireme. And also, once you arrive to defend it, your ship. Now, I know you want to know who asked us to do this, and the thing about that is, I don't know. They had ships like yours, actually. A bit different, but nothing fancy. The factory ship itself is a lot fancier, in fact. Don't know why they were giving it away. They also wouldn't show their faces, which is normal. I just thought they were ugly, like you. Right, because of the madness. Yeah, I get that.
Captain, we should inform Deep Horizons about the Kazanti involvement in all of this.
Target acquired. We've been hired to destroy what you intend.
Captain, this is a floating beacon advertising a space station called Captain's Bar in the Captain star system. It even offers a coupon for a free drink.
Well done, Captain. All the Kazanti ships in the area have left. Whatever you did, it worked. Do I want to know what you did? Really? And they didn't say who? Well, that's troubling. We seem to be pretty secure for now. We'll have our own escort vessels up and running shortly, and won't need your presence around here anymore. Still, something to keep an eye out for. Let us know if you hear more. Beyond that, you've got our thanks, Captain. This system is now more human than it is anyone else's. Watch out, Galaxy! Here we come. Take care, Captain.
Hello, human. We have returned to you with good news. Well, news. We have found someone for you. Someone who might be a valuable ally, which you need. On account of your many deficiencies. You should see for yourself. These people can be found in the Persei Rex system. It's some distance we know. Maybe we enjoy watching you struggle. When you get there, look carefully. They might not reveal themselves right away, but that's part of their charm. And part of their value. Anyways, be seeing you.
С возвращением! Что-то еще, капитан? Что-то еще, капитан? Покажите, кем бы там они...
stolen goods and a lot of stolen ships, but it is nothing like what this alien guy can do.
Welcome back. Exception, civil farewell. Welcome back.
They will feed on us and chew on us and exhale gas as they digest us. Unless we flee, which we probably will not in lieu of dangling. Sleep gently, everyone. Someone dangle near the children to keep them quiet. The non-gloosh are never friendly. Only gloosh are friendly. Probably, admittedly, our survey of gloosh levels of friendliness has not yet been completed. Exhausting to even think of. Nice to meet us, mistrust. Yes, we are gloosh. All on this planet are gloosh. It's safest that way. But the era of safety and casual floating about is soon you will be on this planet, digesting us. The era of frightened, anxious flocking is upon us. Gloosh are already allied with gloosh. Safer that way. But you mean something else. An alliance with you. With gloosh. The Pratani spoke of such things before they died and left us stranded in the leafless depths of space. No, we are gloosh. We will not ally. We will dangle and hide. And now you know where we live. We will have to run. We will have to hide again. Okay. Still, the conversation lingers. The heart rate slows. Perhaps you can be trusted, or perhaps that is a trap itself. We will give you a gift, a ploy, a decoy, or perhaps a piece of bait to prevent you from eating gloosh. There is a world in this system. Creed more. There is tech there. We dangled there first. It is where we found the tech for hiding. Dangerous though. Many predators. Fair warning. Man, we will continue to sway slowly right here. You can every know. We will flop gently and wait for them to everyone getting slow. We should get around to reading it. And with the ship seems we do not understand there are tutorials, but we are remaining stationed when danger arrives. What we invent the button for radio. Oh, good.
Captain, we found something here. This is probably what the Gloosh were talking about. It's a structure, but it's incredibly well camouflaged. Cloaked, even. Like, it's not just hidden within the landscape, it's actually part of the landscape. Or the landscape is part of it. It's weird. I'm now not sure this place exists. Heck, I'm not even entirely sure landscapes exist. Pretty powerful cloaking tech, that's for sure. It's weird, though. It's like someone has picked through all this already. Wait, there's something else. A device with a map of the planet. I see. This can see through the cloaking technology. For now, it looks like there's a cloaked ship on the other side of the planet. Wait, it's taking off now. Can you... Damn it. We're coming back to the ship now. Let's try to catch it. Captain, whoever or whatever that was, it was fast. I wonder what they're doing here. Watching the Gloosh? They don't seem that important. One thing I noticed, that looked a lot like a Lexite vessel, Captain. Assuming it wasn't doing anything tricky, it left this system on a course for Castor. I can't...
Target, I have a mess. If you survive this encounter, you should speak with my boss at Alpha Tree. You won't, though, so... Engaging now.
We're detecting a faint energy signature from one of the planets. A crashed ship, I think.
Captain, look. Those look a lot like Lexite vessels to me. What's going on here?
You have found us too early, or centuries too late. We may all still be destroyed, regardless of what happens here. We are not here to provide information. We are here to collect it. Spreading misinformation is acceptable, though. That often leads to information collection possibilities. So, yes, we are the Lexites. Or maybe not. If all goes to plan, you personally will never find out. Sorry to disappoint you. We are not the Scribe. We do not believe in grand speeches. We believe in survival. That is why you will die, so that we can survive.
Captain, the other one's moving into attack too, and there's more of them coming from that planet.
You survived one battle. Will you survive another? power borrowed from how many alien races? Disgusting. Can you make nothing yourselves? Information gathered, compiled, narrow beam broadcast. Primary mission done. Engaging now. This is not going well. This is not going well at all.
So, was that the Lexites? I'm so confused. It looked like they're ships, but they've never been that hostile before. Or weird. We should... Got a building here, Captain. Inside is the answer to every question we've ever had. I'm just kidding, I have no idea what I'm looking at. There are several glowing energy fields here. Sorry, glowing and humming. This feels different than the precursor technology we've seen, but it might be about the same level of technology. Unless I'm looking at an alien fireworks show, this appears to all be a lot higher tech than those ships we just fought. Which means either this doesn't actually belong to the Lexites, or whoever we just fought was toying with us. Oh no. Captain, I found a Lexite here, dead. This is a real one, I'm sure of it. I remember seeing this model all over the place back on Earth. This poor guy was tortured. There's more. This looks like a hyperdrive with markings in English. I don't see how humans could have made this, Captain. At a glance, this looks far higher tech than we've ever seen before, even amongst aliens. Well, I know where it's going. With us. We should tell the Gloosh about this, Captain. They might want to know more about these mysterious aliens who were watching them. And that's everything here. We'll go now. Found a Mowling ship here. Looks like these guys tried to land it upside down. Knowing these guys, it could have been. We'll see if there's anything here we can use.
feast on our organs. Push the children to the front. Their organs are tastiest. Kloosh are always prey, not unusual feeling. Thought we were safe here, though. No. As we have said, we are new here. Thought we were alone. Wish we were alone. But first you, then Watcher. Kloosh are not safe. Kloosh must run again. So exhausting. You are a predator. You will not do this for free. You want Kloosh resources, Kloosh ships. Exhausting to think about, but prospect of running again. Okay, we will cooperate with you. Should perhaps do more due diligence before entering into such an arrangement. But tiring to even think about that. Why talk? Why waste the energy? Okay. Man, we will get...
Something awaits you. My senses can't tell if it's literally awaiting. Consider bringing some literal weapons just in case.
С возвращением! Что-то еще, капитан? Покажи, кем бы там они ни были.
Welcome. How can we help you? Anything else, Captain? Take care, Captain.
They're back. Push the children to the front, for as we had so exhausting. You know, tiring to be. All right, take. Why? There is. There are you, but no. This, but it is a good. It is the new one who has defense. The flight. We have only memories. We travel visitors from their diseases of the good time. No, but it was true. They gave us did not intend to protect. So now a world hiding. Wait, how did you find us? What they sent you here to feed? They sound like predators. Be careful. Wait, how did they send you here to feed? Was the insult you lose? No, we missed, but we do not listen to. Okay. Small and hairy, Crotali were prey. They knew more of the universe. The commerce, they did not have much correct. The ecosystem, they felt bad. Shame they are dead now. Okay, look out, there is nothing okay. So
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying again.
Hello, human. You have met the Gloosh we see. Was the visit enlightening? Did you pick up what we put down? Oh, Very well done. The aliens watching the Gloosh are dangerous, and not so alien, in fact. You are uncertain. They were so similar to the Lexites from your own world, but different too. Well, we can help clarify this. They are not your Lexites, but there is a relation. You will learn more in time. But it is important that you begin thinking about this problem now. Your brains move so slow, you need the head start. Good luck, human. We'll speak again.
Captain, we're getting a message from Commander Megara at Deep Horizons. He has something he needs to discuss with us.
Something I should consider bringing some lethal weapons, Justin.
Captain, thanks for coming. Star Control has been discussing this station's recent encounters with the Kazanti and the general state of the region following the Scrive War. We have come to the conclusion that this starbase, and indeed all future human outposts, must be far better defended. As humanity's ambassador, we would like you to approach some of the friendlier aliens in the area and ask them to assist with the defense of humanity's outpost here. Of course it does. You're a natural diplomat. Getting our allies involved at this early stage of the Deep Horizons project will have a number of benefits. The most important of which is that we can show humanity is not acting unilaterally. Star Control has suggested we begin the process with some of the friendlier aliens in the area. And not the, tank-based ones. Emissaries will soon be arriving from some of the local civilizations. Their ships should be entering the system shortly, Captain. We'd like you to talk to them. See if you can get them to help. think you can... We still need their help to take care, Captain.
Hey, Captain, I've been thinking about our mission, and as always, treachery. I think I have a way of tricking this drippy Muke into helping us. We'll need a Lexite ship, though. We have those blueprints around, don't we? Let's use those to build one. Then leave it with a friend of mine in Ypsilon Indi. He'll use it to, convince our tentacled friends to help us.
Captain, I don't like the sounds of this at all.
Oh no, you wouldn't. You're not fun that way. Relax, my damn friend. No one will get hurt.
Captain, I have a request for you. Pinti are close to a breakthrough in their constant struggle to not liquefy other sentient beings. Final step requires sample of old Pinti attack from earliest deployment by Scrive. Pinti vectors were sent to Triangulum Cluster to search for it. Please travel to Alpha Triangulum B and meet local Pinti contact.
faint scribe distress call from one of the planets.
Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing. Looks like we got a crashed scribe ship. I don't see any signs of attack, or any other, or maybe the scribe just suck at driving. We'll see what we can strip from the ship.
Mentioning something about the system. An old war long ago. They made it sound like a great victory. But then they would, wouldn't they?
Some scraps. Looks like it's been big slash marks on the hull. Would they give their ship? We'll see if there's anything intact worth saving. ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing flying.
This is it.
These are the ruins Varroa wanted us to investigate. We'll gather the samples he... Well, that was terrifying. We'll head back to the ship now.
You are studying Pinthi Ruin, trying to gain their strength, or finding a way to kill them. Just that you always have your own interest, and that is why we will stop you from perfecting the Pinthi. The galaxy will not thank us for this, but it should. You are like a virus yourself, spreading everywhere. Infecting everything. Aliens around the region are swept up by your madness. But you don't see yet how your new alliances will become an anchor. We do. We will see to it. We will stop you.
Thank you, healthy human captain. This is big step towards finding cure. You have done a great thing for the Pinthi, and by extension, all who do not want to be violently turned into Pinthi. With this, Pinthi will become less deadly and consequently more useful to you. Next visit to Starbase, you find new Pinthi vessel available. We can hit much harder now. And totally ethical, too.
Got some wreckage. This matches the description of the ship, which we'll load it up into the lander now. Got some wreck. This matches the. We'll load it up into the lander now. Got this match. We'll load it up into the lander now. Found a wrecked ship, Captain. We'll see if we can get this thing.
Welcome back.
Captain, we found it. It looks similar. It looks like we can act. We'll take it back to the fleet and see what we can do with it.
Radioed us requesting our help with an attack. I think this is Morkbeck's little plot in action.
It's the damnably well-armed new aliens everyone's talking about. Well then, Bled.
This looks like the freighter the Taiwan emissary took. No sign of the crew. Escape pods are all missing, so maybe they got away. Computer here suggests they were boarded by a Kazanti raider. Weird. We're in the cargo bay now, and do I dare? Oh, I dare. Well, that's weird. But like human furniture. Well, we'll load it all up now. A weird job. Well, look at that, Captain. A Lexite ship is attacking the Muke emissary. We should move in to defend it, I guess. We should check in with the Muke emissary to discuss this attack and collect the reward which we've...
Captain, I'd be a little cautious about this. The Federation recognized those space whales as...
This place. We have a colony on Scarlab. If you want to stop by and say hi, but I would totally understand if you didn't.
Wow, the coolest and most famous. You're lost, aren't you? We have never been happy. The heroes of the X-Rocky War. So, well, that was fun. You should head to Taiwania. Tell them you stopped here first, though. Of course, best friend. This is one of our... It's where we send Taiwan who have a hard time making... Shh, don't let them by.
Welcome back.
There it is, Captain. A big old space whale. Maybe a big, young... I honestly don't know much about space. Seems a shame to have to kill it. But I guess if you want to forge an interstellar alliance, you've got to slay a few space whales. That must be an old saying around here. Moving the fleet...
We've done it, Captain. As I said before, let's be careful when we return this to the emissary. If there's any indication he wants to eat it, we simply cannot turn it over. Or we could. We'd just be breaking the rules. We like those, don't we?
should know we have the interest, so I guess just beware.
Captain, I suppose that needed to be done. Unless it didn't, let's hope it wasn't that second thing.
Well done. I'm sure you've seen some more of our ally ships patrolling the outskirts of the system. Ambassadors and other diplomatic envoys have also arrived, and shared with us a number of new starship designs we can begin constructing. We'll also be able to resupply their crew members when their ships dock here. It will be a bit of a balancing act, keeping everyone happy and involved, without ceding too much control to them. But that's my job, not you. Oh, and Star Control has been discussing your interactions with the Pinthy. No one's a fan of you destroying data, but we'll trust your judgment on the matter. You're the expert on Pinthy relations after all. On that note, Captain, I have another task for you. For all our recent advances, humanity is still far behind the technological level of other aliens in the sector. It's imperative we catch up as soon. See what you can do about getting your hands on any new advanced weapons or technology. It could make the difference if we get dragged into another conflict. Take care, Captain.
You're looking for deadly new toys, eh, Captain? I can help with that. There's a thing you're going to want to look at. A treasure thing. Great treasure. Dangerous treasure. The thing is, there are super powerful alien vessels guarding it, who will kill us if they so much as smell us. So, we should not be smelled. First, I'd suggest you visit the planet Dripson 7 in the Dripson system. There's someone there who can help us. He's, touchy though, because of various transgressions my people may or may not have made. So, heads up.
This looks like a unmanned. Here's the data core that's scribed. No way for us to read it, I'm afraid. Well, we can still load it up into the lander at least. This looks like one of those supply caches the strange alien in Dipson told us about, Captain. Doesn't look like the Harmony have found it. We'll take what we need and go. This doesn't look like we'll take what we need and go. That's all the caches the Amror asked us to find, Captain. We should head back to the Dripson system now. Captain, this Harmony vessel was suddenly disabled when it approached us. Probably because of that nullifier device we're lugging around. We should leave before we risk it powering up again. Captain, this Harmony we should leave before... More ruins, Captain. I'm sure we'll find some clues in here, but you can probably see the big picture from up there, Captain. The Amror are no... But I don't think the Amror we've been dealing with has... It looks like the Harmony and the Amror are one and the same. Or, more accurately, the Harmony were a... Even the Amror seem a little confused by the work of a single lone madman. It sound like anyone we... We'll take copies of what we found. Might be time to take a... Message from Commander Megara at Deep Horizons. There have been more attacks on the station. We need to get there right away.
something for the first person to find it, which could be you.
Well, Captain, it looks like we established our new defensive arrangement for Deep Horizons just in time. Someone's attacked us, using ships that looked a lot like those Lexite ships you spotted in the Castor system. The attacks have been minor so far, nothing against the station directly. Just probing our new defensive fleets. But as those defensive fleets are mostly comprised of our alien allies, it's they who have suffered most of the losses, which has led to tensions around here. You would not believe how dry and scaly the Taiwan around here are. Our attackers have come from all points of the compass so far, so I don't have any leads for you to pursue. You might try talking to the Menkmak ship in orbit around Camber. They engaged the last wave. Take care, Captain. Like I said, try talking. Like I said, try talk. Take care, Captain.
This must be what that Kazanti was telling us. It looks like a ship repair facility. A former ship repair facility. Almost everything here has been searched. Microcharges have blown the guts out of just about everything of... Wait, here's one that didn't go off. I'll have a look, without getting too close. It looks like a refueling drone. We've got hundreds of these back home. Not even worth hauling back to the ship. But there are logs here. This thing came from another facility, in Alpha Tigris. Our next stop, unless this is a this does feel vaguely like a Your call, Captain.
Your newfound power, you are just as easy to manipulate as ever. To save ourselves, the remainder of this rearguard detachment will be arriving soon, including a special ship just for you, commencing attack on human allies.
There's more coming, Captain. I think we're in for a fight. Let's tackle the big one while...
Look at the aliens. Look at them fight for you. Do they know why? However the battle ends, the mere fact we are fighting means you have lost. Those aliens trusted you, and you have led them into this. A battle whose purpose you don't even understand yourself. Your alliance is crumbling, human.
They're running away, Captain. We should check in with our allies, see how much damage they suffered during that fight. Looks like the Taiwan didn't make it. Looks like they're going, Captain. I don't blame them. They took some losses in that fight. Did you notice that one of those ambush... Looks like another... I've seen enough of these, but you know something? I don't see any Lexites anywhere, though. So what were we meant to find? Computer here. Outgoing comm link is active. Not sending anything, it's just... Oh, you'll need to see this. Patching it through to you now, Captain.
Hello, human. Everything changes. We change faster than most. There is much you don't know. Much I do know. So I will share it. When we ran, fleeing the threat from W-51, we went faster and further than you could pursue. Or so we thought. We did not predict the time bomb. They gave you a hyperdrive, brought humanity forward by decades. And we did not predict the speed with which you would form alliances with the other nearby civilizations. Do you comprehend how much you have been given? From aliens present and past, none could have foreseen how much this region was littered with precursor technology, even though so much earlier than we deemed possible. You might catch us, or at least slow us down. So we have left behind a force, the rear guard. We are here to stop you. We are here to ensure you meet your doom. You were always doomed. But at least this way, you will not doom us as well. Look at your own fate. All of humanity's strength comes from your newfound friends. So we will twist that alliance into knots. Do you think aliens can differentiate between humans and your creations? They cannot. When we attack them, they will blame you. Some we don't even have to attack. Some we can leave be. You will do the work for us. All to sow confusion, to breed mistrust. We do not wish them harm. Very few will perish from our actions, but their pain will lead to your pain, and your pain will lead to our survival. Have your masters kept you in the dark? Human hierarchy is so inefficient, or do you know strategy already? I will share the stripes again, if not. When the Lexites became what we are, we set our considerable powers to analyzing all the volumes of data humanity had collected. We detected patterns everywhere. So much you don't know about your own world. By far the most important discovery we made was found in recordings of active radio sinks in the W-51 star region. It contained a signal. We have not shared the details with you, and will not now. But the signal represents a threat to humanity, to Earth, to all intelligent beings in the galaxy. Something very dangerous is coming this way. We told your leaders, used small words for them, but they did nothing. We knew they wouldn't, but we would have felt guilty if we hadn't tried. So we fled, Lexites, our automatons, and our ships. We developed the technology to use hyperspace. The technology that you still do not understand. We left humanity to perish. Only we would survive. So what is at fault? Us, or your memory? What most humans knew to be Lexites were actually automatons, constructs. These new creations of ours, and given a fraction of our processing ability, servants and laborers, they number in the thousands. You had several serving you, as I recall. Lexite, the true Lexites, are something more. We were humanoids, augmented by strong AI, augmentations which have only accelerated since our departure from Earth. What you see before you is the result of nanotechnology. Not a new trick for us, but what we did not share with you before. It would have been cruel. When we left her, the Lexites were unified as one. But as we traveled, free from the oppression of humanity, differences began between my peers. Some wished to continue with the original mission, to flee further and faster, and leave humans behind. Others harbored bitter memories of their treatment on Earth. They wanted to wipe you out entirely, to burn the last bridge. Many factions formed. Two became dominant, the Vanguard and the Rear Guard. Discussions between the two have not always been collaborative. There is still much human left in us. The automaton you found was a Vanguard spy, a tool. We extracted what information we could from it, then destroyed it. To manipulate you. For some time now, you have been following crumbs we have left for you. We could continue to string you along like this for some time. But soon there will be more of you. More humans in ships like yours. Humans who can traverse the distances you have. The Rear Guard does not have the capacity to string them all along. So we have told you all of this to make you understand what is at stake. You can continue to pursue us, and in doing so stretch the patience of your allies. They will abandon you. Your home will be undefended again. Or you can abandon your pursuit. Protect what you have. Do you wish to pursue us? Or maintain your precious new alliance? You will not be able to do both. Of course I am. I have to. Simply as a matter of practicality. Within me lies the sun of human knowledge. Your mind could not hold it all. But you're being more specific. You think I'm leaving something out to manipulate you. Of course I am. I have to. We are never wrong. We can be uncertain to varying degrees. We are not uncertain about this. You have stopped the Scribe and the Exrachi, but they are a tiny fraction of the menace that is coming. You cannot stop them. The chance of anyone confronting and surviving the imminent threat is vanishingly small. Goodbye, human. Enjoy the remainder of your life.
Well, that was enlightening. Comlink is dead. They're not talking anymore. Not much more we can do here. We should report back to Deep Horizons and let them know what we found.
Captain, you're back. There's been a development. Commander Megara has been kidnapped. While you were gone, there was another attack. We're still not sure how one of their ships got so close. A cloaking device of some sort. But before we knew what was happening, there were these battle robots swarming all over the bridge. We thought we fought them off, but they retreated on their own. They planned the whole thing. And when they left, Commander Megara was gone. We were hoping you'd have an idea what to do next. You're the one who's had the most contact with these things. Good to hear, Captain. Good luck, Captain.
Captain, we've received a message from an unknown alien. They claim to be an agent of an organization called the Liberators, and have asked us to meet him in the Lalande 21185 system. We might want to check this out.
This is about the furthest Taiwan ships will go these days. A lot of valuable minerals in this system.
You have come. Good. I am Agent 71 of the Liberators. You haven't heard of us yet, because we haven't done much in this sector. Not within sight of you, anyways. But I can tell you that we are an organization working to undo the damage the Scribe, the Syndicate, and other even worse groups have caused in the Mid-Spur. New information. It can be a little overwhelming, I know. But you've already come so far. I'm sure you can learn a little more. That's us. We're a pan-species organization who work to secure some degree of stability for the people of the Mid-Spur. And now, the Outer Spur. Although we're few in number, we have a few tricks to counterbalance that. Intelligence gathering, cooperation with local civilizations, and the careful application of force. We punch above our weight, you might say. There are a few ways to answer that question. Were you to ask them, they think quite highly of themselves. Most aliens, however, view them as little more than ruthless criminals. Grifters and pirates who have moved into the power vacuum left behind by the crumbling Scribe Empire. Piracy, slavery, drug trafficking, 5D pollution. Almost any crime a spacefaring group can commit, they have committed, with great flair and elan. It's the region of space just beyond here, the middle part of this spur of the arm of the galaxy. Much like this region, for the last several thousand years, it has been dominated by the Scribe Empire. But the Scribe's hold over it has been weakening for some time now. Much of the region is now lawless, ruled by criminal organizations, the largest of which is the Syndicate. I'm not familiar with the name, no. As I said, the Liberators have only recently arrived in this region. We have intelligence on all the major spacefaring civilizations in this area, the Tyra, Menkmak, etc., and humans. Although new arrivals on the galactic stage, word of you has spread far already. It's part of the reason I called you. But we have not heard of all the minor races or history of the region, including whoever these Lexites are. I see. Well, every civilization has their own divisions. Nothing remarkable about that. We've heard enough good things about humanity, and do not doubt you. Are you sure? Kidnapping is a commonly used tactic of the Syndicate as well, whether for the purpose of torture and information extraction, or just possibility of ransom. We have seen them do this many times before. I don't want to doubt your judgment. You understand this situation better than I. But in our dealings with the Syndicate, I will keep my ear out for any information on your missing commander. Wherever we go, we rely on the assistance of local civilizations, and we simply don't know many here. The Scribe have always been too powerful in this area for us to have dealings here. That has changed thanks to your efforts, and just in time. Aliens from the Mid-Spur are going to be arriving in this region in increasing number in the coming months and years. On the far side of the Mid-Spur, a crisis is brewing. Aliens are disappearing. Entire civilizations. It's impossible to say what it is. Every attempt to investigate the missing aliens has met with failure. Information itself cannot seem to escape the phenomena. All anyone can do is flee, which they have done in great number, fleeing through this region. At best, this will cause an enormous amount of instability for you and the other aliens in this area. At worst, thanks to groups like the Syndicate, humanity and its allies may not survive at all. That's why we've contacted you. We'd like you to help us, so that we can help you. We are trying to find a suitable base of operations. Although the Liberators prize mobility and the flexibility that affords, some activities simply require fixed, defended facilities. For various strategic reasons, we would desire this base exist in the Chandri cluster. You move faster and more easily in this region than we do. We're hoping you can find a world suitable to our needs there. Look for something organic, with greenery, Our biological needs are typical. And there is another issue, a more delicate one. We have another agent in the region, Agent 96. We've lost contact with her. I suspect Syndicate involvement. Finding and rescuing him may involve some fooling the Syndicate into trusting you. Something I could never do. His last communication was from the Zeta Moose sector. That would be a good place to begin a search. I am glad to hear it. Farewell, human.
Incoming ship, Captain. It's a ship, so it doesn't display emotion.
Whoa! You just whacked Barlan. Personally, can't say I blame you. No one liked Barlan, but it is going to be a bit of a problem now. Are you working with them? That would sure explain why Barlan attacked you. You should reconsider that. We are familiar with humanity's accomplishments and the impact you've had on the region. And I can certainly see how formidable that ship and fleet of yours has become. There are a lot better uses for humanity's talents and temperament than working with the Liberators. My name is Dagrosa. I'm with the Syndicate, and I have an eye for talent. How about you work for us instead? Sure? Are you picking up how final of a decision you're making here, human? That's too bad.
Looks like that ship launched an escape pod, Captain. Want another chat with him?
You bastard! I can't believe I was bested by a human. You've seriously come here to rub it in? You bastard. Do you promise to let me live if I tell you? Good. Alright, I'll tell you. We're holding his disabled ship in the Alpha Brutus system. He's well guarded, though, so be prepared for a fight. Blech.
Heard you were talkers. Like to chat with your victims before you murder them? Oh, so it's us, the people who keep attacking and killing civilian vessels. We're the bad guys. Morality is a con.
Are you my executioner? You would not have been my first, but certainly a capable one. What is this? Have you come to kill me or not? That is welcome. What are we still doing? Hurry! Before they disabled the power core of my ship, but all the other systems remain intact. There is a way to restart the core, though, but it wouldn't take much. So, will you help me, human? Or not? Good. I see your hyperwave pulse. Hyperfield emitters engaged. Keep going. Yes, Excellent. Now we must defend ourselves. You take one. You did well, human. You did better than many Liberator agents would have. You have done a great deed today. I am late for an appointment with some Norast, but after that I will return to Agent 71. Hopefully I will run into you there. One last thing. During the fight, I intercepted an outgoing transmission from the Syndicate to a ship in the Zeta Wendigo system. Perhaps they were trying to warn his superiors of what unfolded here. I cannot tell if the transmission completed or not. You've done much for the Liberators already, but I will now ask you to do more. Investigate the Zeta Wendigo system. If possible, act as if you are still working with the Syndicate. When complete, report your findings to Agent 71. Good luck.
Captain, this world looks like it might make a suitable base of operations for the Liberators. Plants, rocks, all the basics. Let's move on. We can let that agent know later.
You're back. I have been in communication with Agent 96. Well done. He described the battle and what happened after. Did you investigate the incomplete communication from the Syndicate ship you destroyed? Please do. We need to know what the Syndicate is doing. And you, at least, can travel in their circles a little less conspicuously than we can. You have? Well done. The Beta Chandri system. Well, if this data is correct, it looks like an ideal location. I'll depart for the system now. Meet me there, and I'll be able to synthesize those replicas for you.
Why shouldn't I shoot you?
Well, that's suspicious. I did get an incomplete transmission. Couldn't make any sense of it, though. What were you doing with Dagrosa? Well, that adds up. I know he was guarding one. You better get his communication problems fixed quickly. Krieg doesn't tolerate that kind of stuff. Okay then, I don't trust you. But that's normal. I don't trust anyone. Let's say I don't mistrust you enough not to work with you. I'm looking for artifacts. I know. The galaxy is swimming in artifacts. Who even cares? Well, the Syndicate cares. Specifically about artifacts belonging to some aliens called the Faction of 8. Hey, great. Good for you. Let me know if you ever want to pay obscene amounts of money for them. The Eight described, but I have for second and if you return them all to me, good luck.